Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I'm your host, DJ Motherfucking S. So, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about Hassan Campbell's situation, you know what I mean? Is his life in serious danger? I mean, it's a very serious situation we're dealing with now, yeah? Because I think he's released 2 videos now on this topic, situation. Now, first, the police went to his auntie's house and his mother's house looking for him or asking questions about his brother. And then when I heard the story again today, he was saying they were kicking the door of his auntie and his mother, yeah? And unfortunately, his mother's intensive care. She was in a coma when she was sick. She just got a hospital, and that's all she needs now, isn't it? But I'm trying to say, like, where did this problem emanate from? I mean, Hassan's been talking about a lot of stuff, talking about Africa Bambata, but I only noticed that when he started talking about Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent, that's when this problem happened, you know? Yeah, when he started talking about Snoop Dogg being Snoop Dogg and his nails, and maybe Snoop Dogg's gay and whatever, and talking about 50 Cent, he's spoken about 50 Cent a few times. In fact, he done one video saying pull the strap or something. Anyway, maybe these fucking industry niggas have said, oh, we've had enough of this Hassan Campbell. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's something else, yeah? But as soon as you start talking about 50 Cent, bang, you got issues. Yeah? I mean, maybe they say, we gotta stop this nigga, man. This nigga's mouth's crazy. His mouth is crazy, man. We gotta stop this nigga, dog. Yeah? So what happened today, Hassan said his brother was driving from work, and a police car pulled him over at gunpoint, or basically they pulled him out, then guns were drawn, and there was somehow the computer confused him with somebody else. And because his wife or girlfriend is a corrections officer, she was able to pinpoint what the problem is, or the computer made the problem, whatever. Yeah? But it's very serious, when the feds start pulling you over with fucking guns, police start pulling you over with guns. I think he said first it was one car, then maybe it could have been, maybe I was sleepy, maybe he said 7 cars, I can't remember. They definitely grew from one car, yeah, to a lot of cars, pulled his brother over today. Yeah? And the thing about this internet, you're making a video and you really don't know how many people are really listening. Yeah, you really don't know. You don't really know the power of that video. Yeah, especially when you make a lot of videos. You just think, well, I'm making a video. I make a lot of videos. I make videos all the time, and that's it. You don't know what you could say to trigger somebody off. Yeah, I mean, there's rules to this shit. There's rules to this game. A lot of people, whether it be internet or otherwise, they're told, yeah? You talk about this, you can talk about anything you like, but it doesn't touch on certain subjects. And when you start touching on certain subjects, that's when the powers that be come for you, yeah? I mean, even Jordan Maxwell said how the police, he got a knock on the door at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's the dangerous time, you see. When you start getting a knock at the door at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're in big trouble, Trust me. 3, I mean, anytime the police come, yeah, it's not good. But between the hours of 3 and 4, do you know what that means when they start coming at 3, between 3 and 4? Yeah, that's serious, blood. between 3 and 4. Yeah, but lucky for Hassan, I think he said they went to his mother's house at 7. But when they start coming in between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m., trust me, blood, that's a serious situation. Yeah? Because that's what they call the witching hours. And when they come for you in the witching hours, it's not good. Yeah? So like I said, there's rules to this shit. You know what I mean? You know? I think Alex Jones said as well, they said to him, yeah, we'll make you a big star, you'll be here, you'll be there, but there's certain things you can't talk about. They do the same with everyone, even before the internet. Yeah? You know? So the same thing to Farrakhan. There's certain things you can't talk about. Yeah? Same thing to Malcolm X. There's certain things you can't talk about. That's what they do. Yeah? Like you know, if anyone starts talking about the Queen of England, you're in big trouble. Anybody starts talking about the Vatican, you're in big trouble. Anyone starts talking about the Vatican and what do you call them people? The Jesuits, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? There's rules to this game. You have to be careful what you say. Next thing you know, you get a knock on the fucking door. Serious, bruv. Serious, mate. Yeah, so, you know, Hassan is worried. He said he had a sleepless night. Yeah. I mean, hopefully he's okay, you know what I mean? And he wants our prayers. But then after he said he's still going to continue to talk. Well, if talking is what's got you in this situation, maybe you should avoid it. When they start knocking your mother's door at 7 o'clock in the morning, your auntie's door, and pulling over your brother, man, serious now. Yeah? Yeah? Then, you know, mysteriously a black SUV knocked you off the road. When they start sending the black SUVs for you, that's it, blood. It's curtains. Yeah? So maybe Hassan should think about what he says, man. Maybe he should just stick to talking about other stuff. These lizards, going to Puerto Rico. Yeah. Leave Africa Bombata out of it. You know, leave 50 Cent out of it, Snoop Dogg out of it. Who else is there? I mean, at the end of the day, you know, for the real thing is he really don't know who he's pissed off. Yeah, so he could leave 50 Cent, Snoop, Bombata out of it and still talking about other things and piss someone off. You know, I mean, maybe the fairest thing to do, give him a clue what he's said wrong, and you know, give him a chance not to talk about it no more. You know, they don't have to fucking take him out. Yeah. Anyway, let's wish him the best because I really like Hassan Campbell. He's had a difficult early life. He's doing well now, so let's wish the best for him. Okay, DJ S and I'm out.